Hi guys, Steph here. What have we got for you today? Well, some of you will maybe look at this case and maybe recognise the case. Just a little bit on the tatty side. It's a case that I found to actually sort of keep this pen in to keep it nice and safe. So if we open it up for you, there we go. Look at that. To the back there, it says Waterman Ideal. Hey, what a handsome pen. Let's take it out of the case. Pop the case to one side. And here's the pen in question. It's a very, very handsome fountain pen. And what we've got for you here is a Waterman Man 100 fountain pen, and this is a cartridge converter fountain pen. Now, some people call it the Waterman Le Man. Okay, so for all intents and purposes, yeah, let's call it the Waterman Le Man. Actually, it should be actually called the Waterman Ideal Le Man. Okay, but all in all, as I said, a gorgeous, handsome fountain pen. Now, this particular pen, as we'll show in a moment, was made in France around about I think around about 1983. And I believe it went through to maybe even through to the 1990s. Now, this pen, the Waterman Le Man 100, actually came out to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the Waterman Ideal fountain pen. And when it came out, this was the flagship pen of the period within Waterman's. And you can understand why. It's a lovely sort of a larger size fountain pen. When I say larger, from the cap to the end of the barrel, 144 millimeters capped. Around the barrel, it's around about 12 and a half millimeters in diameter. Now it comes in this lovely sort of, I think it's a black lacquered effect, in, as you can see, in lovely condition. Now I do believe they brought this out in numerous different models. One of them, which I've seen myself, and it is a lovely model, is the opera version, which has like a herringbone pattern running throughout the pen. And yeah, and in the Le Man, I think they brought out different colours in this specific model as well. So let's sort of run through it. To the bottom there, you can see it's got these two gold bands. I believe the trim to this pen is 18 karat gold filled trim. So you got two gold filled bands to the bottom. We've got the cap bands there, and if we bring it closer for you, you can see it says Waterman's, and then I think it's, does it say made in France or France to the back there? So you can see it's got these two cap bands to the bottom of the cap, and at this point we've got this rather unusual clip for Waterman. It's got a little sort of, not a logo, but a hallmark to the bottom of the clip there, because as I say, it's all 18 karat gold filled. But this one is, by looking at the top there, it's what we term as a washer type, and they call this the split clip from Waterman's. There's a sideways view. Very nice indeed, very handsome in my opinion. And then to the very top of the pen there, you can see it's got this gold button with the W Waterman's logo. Very, very nice indeed. As we said before, it's a large pen. It's a nice weighted pen, in my opinion. I do personally prefer larger pens, and it's a lovely weight to the pen as well. But very nice indeed. It's got a friction fit cap, which if we pull off and show you the pen in numerous different angles. It was actually used when I got it, but it was still in very good condition. We've just simply sort of disassembled the pen, cleaned everything internally, and as you can see, it's in excellent condition. So if we go to the section, you can see at the bottom of the section has another sort of a gold band, and then to the very top of the section we've also got this gold band to the top, which actually acts as a clutch for actually when you actually put the cap on. Now the only downfall with this particular, not just this particular model, also the other Waterman pens of the period, like I believe like the Gentleman, these gold bands here had a tendency, they sort of, well, I don't know whether it's the, well, I assume it's the ink, but they tend to sort of, yeah, sort of pit. They have pitting. And this one was actually also in bad condition. If I show you there you go. So that's the original ring, and you can see this pitting and this sort of a little bit of loss of plate to it, as you can see there. And what I had to do, well, I didn't have to, but I ordered a new one from across the pond, and as you can see now, I've installed it on the pen, so it's looking like new. Okay, so we've replaced this gold band here, and as you can see, there's no pitting or loss or nothing, because yeah, it's a new piece. So let's go up to the nib. On this pen, it's got a lovely, quite a large nib, and it reads Waterman's Ideal Paris, 18 carat, 750, and then to the very bottom it has the word France. It's a two-tone nib, as you can see there quite clearly. Again, nice and clean. There's a sideways view, and there's the feed underneath, lovely and clean. And then I don't know if you can actually see, if I just catch it right, there we go, you can see it's got the letter M underneath the feed, which indicates that the nib is a medium nib. Okay, so as I said, a lovely, for my large hands, it's absolutely spot on. Lovely and comfortable, nicely weighted, a very nice pen indeed. As we said earlier, this pen is a cartridge converter. It's got a converter inside the pen, ready for the new owner to fill with his favourite ink. You can see it's got a brass threads here, and it's got this little sort of rubber seal to the top, which helps when you actually screw the barrel back on. It fits on nice and snugly. So very nice indeed. Now, I'm not going to fill the pen because, as we've said, we've cleaned everything internally. So I'm going to leave that pleasure, because the pen basically now is like a new pen. I'm going to leave that pleasure to the new owner. But what we'll do, just out of interest, to the side, I've got some ink. We'll do a dip test. So what we've got is a Waterman's Le Man. Made in France, and again made, I believe from around about the 1983 through to, yeah, sort of the 1990s. It's actually a very, very nice writer. There's no flex in the nib, it's quite a stiff nib. But writing very, very nice. There we go. And as it says, writing with a medium line. So there we have it. Let's just give it a little bit of a wipe. We'll clean the nib straight after the video. A gorgeous, gorgeous pen and a lovely smooth writer, which, yeah, you know, you'd expect that from a pen or a flagship pen from Waterman's. Very nice indeed. So, I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pen as much as I enjoy showing them to you people. Don't forget, leave a comment below, don't be shy. Give the video a thumbs up as well. A lot of you people forget that. Please give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. But for now, I'm just going to say Slavo Ukraini from me and this handsome pen. Bye-bye for now.